Greetings. I'm Kathy Green with Christian News and Interviews. In fact, militia leader Grandmaster Jay has been indicted for actions during Louisville protests. Check this out. The leader of the Not Effing Around coalition, John Grandmaster Jay Johnson, has been indicted locally. A Jefferson Circuit Court grand jury charged the Black militia leader with 5 counts of wanton endangerment in the first degree for pointing his rifle at law enforcement during his march in Louisville in September of 2020. Each charge is a Class D felony and comes with 1 to 5 years in prison. Johnson also faces charges for his actions in Louisville. Johnson never fired his gun when he walked with other militia members in the downtown area the night before the Kentucky Derby, but he did allegedly point his firearm at Louisville police officers and an FBI agent and Secret Service agent who were surveilling the scene from a rooftop, according to the federal criminal complaint against him. Officers said that they felt threatened by Johnson pointing his gun at them. In a petition being circulated by Johnson supporters, they say that the militia leader was unaware of who was on the rooftop. Johnson came to Louisville twice in 2020 amid the city's protests over Breonna Taylor's death. Before his Kentucky Derby visit, Johnson said, "If you want to send a message, sometimes you burn down the city. You burn." Let me repeat that, because I made a mistake and I don't want to ascribe to him a quote that he didn't say. So I apologize for that. Let me fix that. He said, quote, "If you want to send a message, sometimes you don't burn down the city. You burn their wallets." It was important that I fix that, because this man is not out here asking that anyone burn down the city. And he's really not a violent person. He hasn't shot anyone. We do have a constitutional right to own guns, by the way. I've spoken on Grandmaster Jay before. Remember, I made a mistake. Those of you who follow me made a mistake and called him Grandmaster Flash. But I believe this man means well. But ultimately, he's misguided. I've talked to you all, again, those of you who follow me regularly, you know that I don't see a purpose in a coalition coming together for the purpose of going after the police or watching the police. You know what? There really aren't that many Black people being shot by the police. But what I have said over and over and over again, and I will keep on saying it, I am less concerned about Black people being shot by the police and more concerned about Black people in cities like Chicago, and I'm going to stay on Chicago because they're shooting down cars. I mean, those are some rough characters. Chicago, Detroit, Indiana, Baltimore, Philadelphia, Boston. I could go on and on and on with situations where gang leaders, straight up thugs who are not in a gang, criminal-minded people, scam artists, so forth, are causing issues within the Black community. Shooting down children, snatching old ladies' purses, young men scared to walk down the street if they're not a member of a gang because they'll be beat up or killed for just walking down the street. People afraid to go to school, being bullied in schools. I am less concerned about police officers going after Black people and more concerned about what's going on in various Black communities with Black on Black crime. So My advice to militias is don't spend too much of your time worrying about going after police officers, because in a battle you won't win, by the way. Spend your time trying to go through some of these Black communities and see if you can free some of these criminals' minds. Their minds are clouded up, shooting each other, robbing each other. And now they've broken loose, and they're going into department stores boldly with giant-sized bags and just taking what they want, because prosecutors have given up. They won't even prosecute these people. So that's my concern. Take your militias into the inner cities and see if you can do something there. But I don't want to see this brother in jail. I don't want to see Grandmaster Jay in jail. I really don't. I really think he means well. And that's all I have to say.